Suede Connection.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know, if you want proof that a person can't just love music so much, listen to the show today. I mean, you've got these big ballads where Elvis just belts out these heartfelt, The Impossible Dream and things like that. Mm-hmm. And then the next song, you can go right into a groove like that and wail with like Burning Love or whatever.
Elvis was music.
He was. He was music stuck inside of a body. Mm-hmm. Basically, that's what he was. Mm-hmm. And he liked a lot of different things. And he did such a variety of music all through his career from the beginning. He was breaking the mold by doing songs like blues songs in the 50s and stuff. People just didn't do that. In the 60s, the same thing with Reconsider Baby and stuff like that. He just broke the mold. And
he did. You know, the thing too is Elvis fans, you always get stuck in a generation for a while before you expand out. Like for me, I was in the 70s when I first heard about him. So it took me a while to get to some of the other music. But soulrideblog.com lists a few songs that you should have in your repertoire, a few Elvis songs that you may have never heard. Now, of course, we've heard all these.
And we play them all.
Yes. But it is interesting that there are some very songs that are very different from year to year. So for like 1975, Pieces of My Life.
Oh, good song.
That's a beautiful song, and a lot of people might not know about that song. Then you've got 1963's Never Ending.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good
is
song.
On their list. Another great song. 1969's My Little Friend, which combines country western with adult contemporary.
Yeah, that's true. I like
and
that.
It highlights a lot of dramatic piano and bold brass. It's like really cool. I mean, very different for Elvis. Then you can go into the gospel and say that 1966 Without Him is really unique and may not be in someone's repertoire. So you have to go through and you've really got to experience Elvis in every single generation that he created in.
Right.
Because it's different.
And unless you are an Elvaholic, we'll call it, like you and I are, and many out there listening to the show are Elvaholics.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are casual listeners, and a good example is my sisters. Okay. You know, we have our little chat going on the telephones. And I sent them the list of some of the songs we're playing today on the show.
Oh, you did?
And I said, how many of these do you guys know? And I gave them like 20. And I think each of them knew like 12.
Okay.
Because they grew up with Elvis too, so they know all the big stuff. Mm-hmm. But some of the songs, like The Impossible Dream, they'd never heard Elvis do that.
Yeah.
They didn't know that existed.
Yeah.
Or you know, I could name a million more of them. Blue Eyes Crying in the
Farewell.
Rain.
Yeah. There's a lot of songs. You really have to, if you really want to get into Elvis's music, you have to go to each generation and really go through it.
He was a lot more than Hound Dog, huh, baby? Mm-hmm. Here's Bill Medley talking about his friendship with Elvis, and then Elvis doing one of Bill's songs.
Elvis one night says, "Bill, why don't you come up and watch me go on stage?" And I said, "Okay." So we went up, and we're standing side of the stage, and the band is playing that 2001 theme song, and the women are screaming and going nuts, and they started, you know, fixing Elvis's clothes, make sure his hair. So I backed away, and he was standing there in the shadow a little bit, and he looked over at me, and he winked, and I said, "Oh, man." I said, "That isn't Elvis, that's Elvis Presley."
It ain't just a party, it's an Elvis celebration. It's Blue Suede Connection. Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you, are you a Suspicious Minds girl or are you a Burning Love girl?
Oh, I think I get more jamming to Burning Love.
Do you?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Just because of that intro really gets you.
But see, now if I had to choose, I feel bad for the other song because they're both great songs. I'm sorry, Suspicious Minds. I love you too, but Burning Love makes me move. Or Burning Love, I'm really sorry. You're really a rocker.
Do you think a song has feelings?
Yes.
They talk about you behind your back.
Yeah, sure they do. You're silly.
That Dan, dang him.
There's something I would like you to talk about that you don't talk about enough. Everybody hears the little promos in our spots, but you know, TL is a very, very talented author, everybody.
Oh, thank you.
And if you go to our blog page, all those great blogs, you read the Elvis stories and different things. That's not me. That is all her. I'm the talker. She's the writer.
Oh.
But you're very talented. And these books that you've put out, I've read the reviews of different fans who've read your books, what they've gotten from them.
Yeah.
You read the first one to me, which was very special. But they're very good. And tell people a little bit about the books, what they're about, and how they can get them and what's going on.
Well, Eternal Flame and Dream Angel are the two books that are out at the moment. Hopefully a third one coming in the next year or so. But basically, when I started writing these books, I wanted to bring Elvis back to the current day. I wanted, like all of us, we want him alive.
Right.
We want to see what he would think about cell phones and computers and Facebook. And so I brought him back as an angel in a story where a fan has a tragedy and God sends her an angel, and that's who it is. So it allowed me to put him back into current day.
And you know what I love? I love the Twilight Zone and stuff like that. I love mystery. I love humor. Obviously, you do too. That's why you're with me. But I like humor too. And of course, my love for Elvis. Yeah. And you put all these things together. They're in the books, which is great.
It's all in there, yeah. There's sentimental moments that make you want to tear up or choke up. There's laughing.
And there's a lot of inside jokes that the fans will get too.
There's some inside Elvis fanatic stuff that might go over someone else's head, but still makes sense in the story.
All right. So how do they get them?
Well, just like the promo says, they're available on Amazon. However, they're also available on our website.
There you go. Good stuff. Hey, coming up, a country favorite and a gospel favorite. The big songs here on Blue Suede Connection. Hey, TL, I think Elvis fans are starting to catch on to Blue Suede Connection.
What's not to love, Daniel? 2 hours of great Elvis music, lots of fun. It's our own private party.
And we want everybody to be part of the party. Hear all the hits, rare cuts, and lots of surprises too.
We are your Blue Suede Connection.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And hit that notification bell.
We are your Blue Suede Connection.